Hello everyone and welcome back to ZomBo Land Gaming. I am ZomBo Skater and we're back for episode number 6 of Shapes.io, and you're gonna notice right off the bat things look a little bit different here at our hub. So no, we are not playing on a new save file. I didn't have any troubles whatsoever. I just have on my main save I've completed the game basically, at least the game where it gets open to free play, and then everything becomes random after that point, and it gave me some ideas of what we needed to do with our current world here. So what I have done is erased everything on the map that we didn't need, all of this gobbledygook down here that we didn't need anymore, and I've cleaned up our necessities. So these two items right here are things that we are going to continually need. One for blueprints, that these 4 on top, and these 4 on the side here are going to be for upgrades. So as you're gonna see, we currently have belt level of 14 items, so we're sitting roughly almost a full belt times 4 per each one of these items. I mean, look at that, we're almost at 500,000 blueprint points. We are never gonna have to worry about blueprint points before. These 4 lines right here are gonna be what we're focusing on today, which is not only for level 20, which is gonna unlock wires and the quad painter, but it's also going to be used for every upgrade from this point on. And speaking of upgrades, ba-bam, 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 done. And look at this, we even have enough here that we can go ahead and ka-whammo. So now we are going to be working on this today, getting in our level 20 / upgrades. So as you notice now, every single upgrade here is all the same, and we've got one more item that's going to be coming, and I believe it's going to be level 21 and also upgrades. And from that point on, we're going to have 3 upgrades available to us. So let's get on with showing you kind of a little bit about what we did. So I put them way up here just to kind of keep them out of space and mind. But we've got right here our blueprinties. And what I've done with these, let's go all the way to the beginning here, right? Yes, so we've got 4 sections of a white paint. So we've got 4 lines of white paint coming over into our circles, and I basically just had circles right down here. So we're yanking circles off to get some white circlies, and then up here we just have our blue coming down into the exact shape we needed. So we've got 4 lines of those, and both of those are coming over here to get merged together, or stacked together I should say, into our blueprint points coming all the way down back to our hub. Now our other side here, if we can get all the way to the beginning, is a little bit messier because it was, it was messy to begin with when we first did this. But we've got reds and blues getting here to make purples. So we've got our purple coming over into our painters, and I'm using the dual painters here just to save space because we can do 14 items on a belt going into 7 of these painters, and we can basically use half the amount of paint. So I could have taken the purple paint and split it into 2 and had just enough here. We just had 2 lines coming over, but I just thought, you know what the hey, let's go ahead and bring them over. But so that is giving us our weird little circle-ish, squarish shape minus the top left corner. And then up top here, we have all of our little circly circles, right? And we got to cut these up because what we need here is we need a little special kind of spot sticking off the edge. So we're cutting these up, and we've got all these shapes coming up to here, going across, and they're merging together, right? So we basically just combined all of these pieces back together again. And so now you can see we've got this kind of like, the same thing as our other shape, where it's got the square on the bottom right and the semicircles or quarter circles on the top right, bottom left. And those are coming all the way back down in here, and that's what's going into our painters. So that's how we're getting those, right? So that's how we're getting that shape. Now, on the other side of the coin, where are we at down here? It's way down here, right? Is it down here? Yes. So that's our white, our white stars. So fortunately, we just needed a star to stack on top of this. So we've got our stars right here, once again with the painters. And so we just got white paint in times 4 coming in to be painted, and then those are coming across to be combined. Once again, stacked. It's a very simple stack. It's just a white star on top of the purplish color shape there. And boom, that's our first little upgrade point. And we can actually see these right here. So those are our 2 layers for our blueprint points and our 2 layers for our little upgrade point there. And then this is the current one we have to work on, which is also, once again, this is kind of where things are a little bit weird. So it shows here 2 layers with a small circle, small square there. However, that is not the case. So I'm going to show you kind of a quick and dirty way that we are going to do this, just to show you kind of how the flow works on this, because this is the first time that we're seeing this kind of weird stack. So I have this little kind of example here. This is a very compacted version that I'm going to go with, which might not quite make sense to you right now. But if we come over here, what we are going to do is we're going to take a bottom right quarter circle with white paint. We're going to split that into 2 because we need 2 of these coming out here, right? So we're going to have a whole bunch. We're going to have basically 2 belts worth of this coming in, and then we're going to have 2 belts coming out. I'm just simulating it here just for ease of purposes here, but we're painting that white. So now we've got our white point, so you can see the 2 white little, let me get this over here so I can see the information screen. So we got these 2 white quarter circles here now are painted, right? Now we're going to need a couple different weird square pieces. So one, we want a top right square that's going to combine with the bottom left semicircle. So that's going to build us this right portion of our little thingy-majigger here. But in order to get the smaller version that's not stacked on top of anything, we have to do some weird stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this quarter circle, I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees so it puts it in the top left. And then I'm going to combine that with 2 squares that are on the right. So we're going to get this shape right here. And then all you see here on the left is just, we're just carrying this little piece is going all the way up to the top here, the little right side of our thing. But what we're going to do with this little 3-piece here is we're then going to combine it with a bottom 2 squares. And what you're going to notice there is because this piece on the bottom right is stackable, we get these 2 squares are now going to shrink down, giving us the shape we need. And then all we got to do is cut that. And you can see we get rid of this weird little conglomerate piece of oddity here. And we just get rid of that so we can trash can that now. And then we've got our left side of our piece here. And we're just going to combine that together to make our little boom. So that's that. So that's how we're going to be making the shape. We're just going to do it 4 times over, which means a whole lot of this here. And I probably won't make it like this. I thought this was kind of a cool, compact. I mean, it's just too wide, really, when it comes down to it, right? It's just, if we zoom out, it's just this right here. That is the whole piece that we could copy and paste and, figure out some way to get all the colors and everything all wormed together, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. And what I have way over here is where we're going to be doing this. So we've got our squares down here that we need to make our little shapes and patterns to get what we need. And up here, we have the actual shape that we need. I mean, this is all the pieces that we need right here, right? So we're going to combine those 2. The only reason I have these down here is to do those 2 sets of double squares that we need. And then we've got all our colors here to make the white. So, and yes, I did keep the blueprint section, by the way, which I've been slowly adding and updating to. And this made me actually realize, you know what I need to do? I need to make a video that steps from level 1 all the way to 26 as you were doing tier upgrades. I should actually probably say upgrades, not level 1 to 26 of the levels, but tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, blah, 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 right? And it goes all the way to tier 1000, by the way. And after, I think, tier 8, I think, is when you're basically doing the same upgrade from that point on. But what I need to do is a most efficient tier 1, most efficient tier 2, most efficient tier 3, so on and so forth. And make a blueprinty thingamajigger for that. But anyway, let's get down into a time lapse. I am going to move all of this out of the way, and we are going to build up our circuit here and cut back after time lapse. Go!
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Flutter, flutter. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday. Flutter, flutter.
All right, so we're back, and I've got some fixing that I need to do on this because, well, one, my plan didn't go to according to plan, and two, every single time I use cutters, this just happens right here, where I just get, like, I don't know if it's because of how long it takes me to create the whole rest of the thing, that, like, I get backed up on one particular section, and then it backs up another side for just ever from that point on. And I've tried doing like these, right? And just kind of pop these in here as overflow at the edges of every single one of these little lines here, kind of as a way to back me up, I guess, right? Oh, that's not gonna work. Hold on, but that's not gonna work either. Let's go right here, and then right here, and then that'll work there like that. And then we'll do one more on this pipeline right here. So maybe that'll help. But the problem is as soon as this hits 5K, this is going to stop the line again. And I thought about maybe if we do something like this, but I can't worm that in down here, right? So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work. And that seems to be acting really fishy right there. Let me put this one away. Like maybe that'll suffice. I don't know, but see, look how fast it's going up. I mean, that's gonna catch up so super duper fast. Because right now we are totally limited on our output, and it's only like if we come up here, you can see we don't have any cutters. But see, well, I mean, look how steady that is. I don't understand it. It's something to do with cutters, but right now we have about 6 in a second, so we're climbing up. We're at 9.8K currently. We're gonna go ahead and let this run for a while. I'm gonna continue trying to figure this sort this whole weird cutter issue out, and we'll cut back in once we're ready for both our very first upgrade and our level 20. So I shall see you in a good while, because it's gonna take a hot minute. All right, level 20, you just unlocked the wires layer. It is a separate layer on top of the regular layer, and it introduces a lot of new mechanics. For the beginning, I unlocked you the quad painter. Connect the slots you would like to paint with on the wires. Connect the slots you would like to paint with on the wires level. To switch to the wires layer, press E. PS, enable hints in the settings to activate the wires tutorial. Next level. Tutorial available. Okay, cancel. I don't want to go to YouTube. It takes me to YouTube. But you can kind of see down here in the bottom left what's going on here. And we will show this in a second. I was in the middle of doing stuff and things, though, trying to fix our issues here. And I think I've slowly got them. Oh, my God. Can I please click on things? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. Hopefully everything is copacetic still. Yes. Okay. So I have wormed in these weird little thingies, but we're about to be at fucking 5 already. God dang it. Like, all of these aren't working so well. Ugh. But we do have a better stream coming out here, and this is going to get better now that I've gotten these ones fixed up. But I've just got these stupid, ridiculous doomahickeys going on here. And actually, this probably didn't need it. I probably just needed to do one of these numbers right here. Oh my God, can I please select the things that I want? Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. This is probably what this needs. Oh my God, this has been nothing but a pure disaster. Like this, I can't click on anything correctly, and I really think that's my main problem, is that I had everything not full. And I really think that's gonna help out with that. Like, I probably could get rid of this now. Which, why don't I just go like this, copy, and kabam. Just paste it right there. Boom, there we go. All right, little interruption there. Okay, yeah, so we are steadily getting a little bit higher of a stream. I'm slowly working it out. I know it's gonna stop here soon because of those things getting up to 5K. I really gotta figure that out. But we are now at level 21, which is this crazy weird shape here. So this is basically just some stacked layers over and over and over again. So essentially what we can do is we need 2 sets of circles that are top left, bottom right of white, and top right, bottom left of red, and then vice versa. 2 of each one of those, and that should get that one. But you can see we are currently leveling up here. So this has been a ridiculously long level. I am struggling to trying to get this up. I mean, we're sitting at a steady 6 here, which is nice. I still need to work this out. I basically need to come up with a much better plan than cutting it up like this. The cutting it up is just not working. It is not working at all. I mean, look at this. We're about to be at 5, and we're going to be completely stopped, and that is not what we want. But if we go E to a level here, we may be able to come up with something where we can switch. You know what we might be able to do? Let's see. If we put a switch here. No, because that's not going to be automatic. We need like an automatic way to basically pump this to like, to pump this to trash can when we get to 5,000 without having to just go like this and put in another one of these. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh man, that is just no bueno. No bueno at all. It's gonna make this go stopped. I don't like it. I need to figure out a better way to do this. I just wanted to get four freaking belts. It's late at night. It's been a long day of work. The struggle is real. But anyway, quad painter. Let's look at our painters here. So we are now at this one right here. Kabam. So what we can do here is we can actually take in multiple different colors. So like, let's say we take one from here, one from here. Do we have another color available? Let's take green from here. You know what? Let's just go 2 greens here. So we're going to put this one, bam, into there. We're going to put this one into here. And we're going to take this one and worm it around like so. And up into here. And then we're going to take this one, bam, and we're worming it all sorts of wiggly ways. Like this, right? And then we're going to take this shape right here. Let's just go with this shape right here. It's misshapen. Shapes. All right. And now what you're going to see is nothing is going to output out. Can I please get the conveyor? Because we have no power to it. So what we do is we hit E, and then we can come in here and we can grab our wire tool. So now we're just going to connect all of these because we want them. So you can connect just the ones you want, like this, say, for instance, right? And we don't want this red coming on, but let's just, for the time being, let's just go with this right here. We're going to come out here and we're going to add in a switch. Kabam. Oh, I needed to rotate the switch. Let's, can I please, E to delete. Bam. There we go. Go back to E or rotate. Bam. So now our switch is connected into here. So if I hit E again and I click on this button, you can see, bam, you can see that it's all colored up. And so now if I was to swap this around, like say, let's swap these two here, this green and this red, and we'll just take this red right up into here. We're gonna take this green right into here, and then let's just put a trash can real fast to get rid of all those, and boom, now you can see that the colors are different. So you can kind of get an idea. So these 2 greens, I think it looks like it's going counterclockwise, I want to say, but one way we can test that is we go into our layers and we're going to get rid of all of these wires right here. So now only this green on the outside edge is going to be powered. So if once again we trash can this, and now boom, you can see this one right here is in the top left. So let's go back to our wire and we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. We're gonna get rid of this one right here. We're just gonna wire it up this way like this, and E, come back in here. So now you can see the second one over is bottom right. So yeah, we are going counterclockwise. And then if we go E, dismiss that wire, put this wire on. That is not what I wanted. That is a switch. Boom, boom. Oop, I keep pushing the wrong buttons here. And then trash can, this should be the bottom right. And it is. E one last time just to make sure. E, and then trash can, and boom, right there, green. Bam. So yes, it is counterclockwise. So starting from here, it goes, well, actually it is clockwise if we go from left to right. I'm going from right to left. So yeah, so it's top right, bottom left, top left. And that's how you can color coordinate these to whatever colors you wanted. And then, like we said, we can come in here and enable whichever ones we want. Come back out and kaboom, kaboom, like that. And then there we go. Now we've got our colors. So this is gonna make coloring things like these a whole lot easier. We can actually create this entire structure and then paint it. That's gonna be really nice. And then of course we can just click the button and it turns it off, so then nothing's gonna work. Whew, but on that note, we've done a little bit of painting. We've made an absolute mess of these shapes here. In the off time, I'm going to basically try and level up this as much as I can up until it needs to get the 3rd shape. So, we've seen how the shape is made. All this is doing is adding speed, so we're just going to level this up as much as we possibly can, and I'm going to try and work out a much better design for this, and try and maybe keep it up here a little bit out of the way, as these are basically our blueprint and upgrade shapes, and then that way we still have all of this space down here to do stuff and things with, as well as we will get set up for level 21. And I am yawning because, woo, it is 1 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching. We got some upgrades. We got level 20 done. We are 6 levels away from opening up free play and random stuff and things. We also cleaned up and tidied up our area to get 4 full belts of both of these coming in, so that is good progress. And yes, this is a mess, but it at least is... It's basically 2 full belts worth coming in right now, so that's not bad, right? Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment, share with the universe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.